Jack had always been an avid sailor, and he loved nothing more than the feeling of the wind in his hair and the sun on his face. As he navigated the open seas, he had sailed to many different islands throughout his career as a salesperson, and he had always been successful in selling his wares. One day, Jack set out on a journey to a distant island to sell his goods. The weather was fine when he started his journey, but as he sailed further away from land, he noticed that the sky was beginning to darken and the wind started to pick up. Jack knew that he needed to get to the island quickly before the storm hit. As he approached the island, the wind grew stronger and the waves became more violent. Suddenly, a massive wave hit the sailboat, causing it to capsize. Jack was thrown into the water, and he struggled to stay afloat. He managed to swim to a nearby island, but he was stranded with no food or water. As he looked around, he noticed that the island was barren, and there was no one around to help him. For several days, Jack tried to find a way off the island, but his efforts were in vain. He realized that he had taken his skills as a sailor for granted and that he had not properly prepared for the possibility of a mishap. Finally, after days of being stranded, Jack was rescued by a passing ship. He was grateful to be alive, but he knew that he had learned a valuable lesson that day. When he returned home, he started to prepare for his next journey by stocking up on supplies such as water, food, and emergency equipment. He also started to research the weather patterns and currents of the ocean to be better prepared for any situation. Jack realized that he had been lucky to survive his mishap and that he needed to be better prepared for the worst when sailing the seas. He also realized that it was important to never take his skills or abilities for granted. The moral of the story is that we should never underestimate the power of the sea, and that we should always be prepared for the unexpected. Life can throw us curveballs at any moment, and it's up to us to be ready to face them head-on. By being prepared and staying humble, we can overcome any challenge that comes our way.